Alright, y'all, what I have here is I just got through smoking a rack of spare ribs. I didn't do any trimming on them, but I know you'll notice that the actual rib tips are gone. I left those on there while I was cooking. I usually always do. I tried something different this time, and after I cooked them, I went ahead and sliced them off. And the reason why I did that is because usually whenever I cut the ribs, they end up just falling off anyways, and they end up looking ugly. So I decided to go ahead and just cut them off and kind of put them separate. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut into these ribs. I did a 3-2-1 on this method. For those of you who are new and don't know what that is, that's when you smoke them unwrapped for 3 hours, and then you wrap them for 2 hours, and then unwrap it again and let it take on more smoke for about an hour. And now they've been resting for about 20 minutes. And now I'm gonna go ahead and cut these up and let's see how they look. All right, let's see how these bad boys turned out. I always like to flip them over when I cut them so I can see the bones better and kind of follow the bone. Don't know if you can see that nice smoke ring. Actually, the smoke ring kind of penetrated all through the meat right there. I like that. Nice and juicy. Again with that beautiful smoke ring. I used applewood on this. I use applewood on most of the things. Excuse me. Look at my fingers here. I use applewood on most of the meat that I do smoke. It is my favorite wood to use. I do use some mesquite every now and then, but mostly I stick with apple. Let's see here. They cut really nice, that's for sure. Get out there. Nice. I love spare ribs, man. These taste so good. I don't know if y'all have ever smoked them before. Those of you who, new to smoking, spare ribs are my favorite ribs, pork ribs to do. Baby backs are also delicious, of course. But man, for me, man, you just can't beat spare ribs, man. There's so much flavor. There is a lot of fat on them, but for me, fat equals flavor, man. And I tell you what, I'd rather be eating this fat right here than some processed fat, Which I ain't gonna lie, I've had my fair share of, man. That's for damn sure. But doctor says gotta cut out the carbs, man. So um, I've been doing a lot of smoking, a lot of barbecuing, man. Cause I don't know if y'all know about the low carb diet, but it calls for a lot of fat in your diet. Hell, can't argue with that. Doctor's orders. Yeah. Don't know if y'all can see that smoke ring, but I'm liking that. By the way, I did this on my Weber 22-inch kettle. Everything I do is on my kettle. Um, I have a lot of naysayers out there saying Weber kettle is not a true smoker. I beg to differ, man. I get excellent results. I've gotten my best results off the Weber kettle. So yeah, I stand by my Weber kettle, man. That little girl, she is a beast when it comes to smoking meats, baby. I'm really liking these ribs. Oh yeah, beautiful. Cut these last two here. Beautiful. I guess I'll use this last one here for a taste test. Let's see how it turned out. Oh wow. Mm. That bit off just nicely. It's not so tender that it's falling off the bone, but some people do like that. They like for the ribs to just fall right off the bone, man. Me, I like a little bit of bite to it, but not too much bite that I have to rip into it like a wild animal. This came off just nicely. I like that. Mm. Mm. Maybe some of the best ribs I've ever done, actually. I'm really enjoying that. Well, if you're new out there, and like I said on my last video, if you've never smoked anything, or you're kind of scared to because you don't know what you're doing, watch a couple of YouTube videos like I did. It's fun, man. It's fun smoking, man. Smoking meats. I have a blast doing it. It keeps me occupied. It gives me something to do. And hell, man, my results get better and better. And like I said before in my last video, I'm by no means any kind of expert on barbecuing. I'm no expert at smoking meats. I just have a good time, man, and it's fun for me. My wife loves it. I love it. Man, give it a try, man. Give it a try, man. You'll have a blast. And hell, drink a few beers while you're waiting for your food to get done. There's just so many things you can do with smoking, man. It's not just limited to meats. You could smoke vegetables. You could smoke, hell, you could smoke eggs, man. I didn't even know you could smoke eggs, but you can smoke eggs, man. You can smoke almost if you can eat it, man. You could smoke it, man. But that's, I guess that's a different story for a different day, man. But excuse me, man. Look at my fingers here like an animal. I appreciate y'all watching the video, man. Um, I know my videos ain't as great as some of those out there, man, but I do what I can do, man. I don't really show my ugly face on the camera too much because that ain't what y'all want to see. But hopefully, if for y'all newbies out there who are just getting started on trying to smoke, um, hopefully y'all enjoyed as much as I do, man. It sure is fun for me, and I think y'all love it too. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless y'all.